what is going on? Yo, what the heck is going on, bro? What, what
I
the
don't
heck is
know. My
happening?
screen just glitched. Let's redo that. Eric, Eric,
Hey,
Eric, Eric. I'm such a bot, dude. I'm really such a bot.
dude, what the
I'm such
heck?
a
I'm
bot.
like,
Because here's
I'm
the
over
thing, right
here.
here. So for anyone who was here and they saw our faces for the first 30 seconds, that wasn't planned. But basically, I went to go press it, like the 30-second countdown, and my screen glitched, so I couldn't see whether it was pressed or not. It's like it wasn't showing up on the screen either, so I didn't know if it was pressed. But it didn't show like it was pressed, so I pressed it again and then turned off. And I'm like, all right, so I pressed it again and it turned on, but I can't see it. So I pressed it again and it turned off. It was just it was a big mess. It was a big
Bro,
freaking mess, dude.
I'm over here. I'm just putting on my AirPods, and I'm like, wait, why did it stop?
I'm
And then
messing with
it
the
kept
system.
going, and it kept stopping. I'm like, am I getting trolled? Like, what's going on?
You're getting trolled right now, buddy. Welcome to
Dude,
the system. Schemer
my
gets
brain
schemed,
is
bro.
my brain is so fried right now. You have no idea, bro.
Scammer gets scammed. That's what we're talking about over
Scammer
here.
gets scammed. Is that how we're moving right now?
That's how we're moving right now. But anyway, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to episode 330, the big 330. We are back. Me and Eric are back with another episode for y'all and for us as well. And we are going to talk about all things sports, and sometimes some things are not because we get off tangents. But overall, not to mention, Super Bowl is finally over, and that was a terrible way to end off the way. I mean, unless you're an Eagles fan, or an Eagles player, it was a terrible way to end off the season based off of how the performance of that game was. It was not in it was not showing or not telling to how the season of the NFL was actually like. Because the season of the NFL was actually pretty good. I will give that a good rating. But that Super Bowl was not it. Was not
Hey
it.
man, hey man, it was a pretty trash ending. It was a good movie. It ended pretty badly. Am I mad about how it ended? No, but it could have been better. That's the best way I could put it. So
Yeah.
basically, a lot of Marvel films recently. So that's basically what it is. It just went down that. It chose that path. But at the end of the day, it's over. I'm honestly.
Are you happy?
Am I happy that the season is over? That's a great question. I was just thinking about that in my head.
It's exhausting.
Honestly, I don't know. Because personally, I guess yes and no. Because I would say more so yes. Because I've been wanting to follow basketball a lot more. But when football is on, I feel like it's hard to just like zero in on basketball when there's so much going on in the football world. And you know how the two sports clash because like it's towards the end of football. You can't miss the end of football for regular season basketball. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
but now there's nothing else nothing else but to focus on basketball. I mean, no disrespect to like hockey or anything like that. I just don't really, I don't dabble too much into hockey as much as I dabble into basketball. So
I mean, like, I know they had they have some type of tournament going on today. Let me see if I can find it. It was like League of Nations. It's like freaking soccer. No, it's called the Four Nations Face Off. So I don't know why they're doing this.
For hockey.
Yeah, and it's
Probably
just
just
like
for exposure.
just like a week off from today all the way to next Thursday. They have no games other than the USA versus Finland or Canada or Sweden.
Hey man, perfect time to get into hockey though.
I guess. I mean, this perfect hiatus. I got to follow one game at a time. Really get to dial in what you're really looking at in that sense. But
hey, you never know. You might get a little hockey segment going on. Imagine that. Imagine. I come back. I'm like, I know everything about Team USA.
Is that simple? Is that simple?
No, definitely.
I wonder,
not.
is that their All-Star break? Because I'm not even that too dabbled in with them, but I don't even know if that's their All-Star break.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I have
Dude,
not.
I don't know.
Bro, when I tell you, I peeled myself out of the bed at like 8:20 because I was like, yo, I went to go chat. I got home from work. I'm like, all right, let me just take like a quick like 30-minute nap and like recharge myself. And I woke up and it was like 8 o'clock. I was like, damn. I'm like, all right, let me get up really quick. And then it just went black. and
No
then
pun intended.
I woke.
It'd be weird if
Oh
it
my,
went white.
oh my
I'm
god!
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What would
It's a
it
good
mean if
joke.
it went white? What would it mean if it went white?
Uh,
Would that be cooked? I mean, like, would that be cooked chat? Like,
you
nah,
be
nah. I just,
friggin'. You be friggin'. No, I can't say that then.
I'm like slowly like gathering my bearings back. You know what I mean? I feel like I just got knocked out, and I'm like slowly like getting
So this
back
is
up.
what
You ever see?
boxers feel like when they get up after they get
Yeah,
friggin'
it feels
blown to the head.
you feel dizzy and tired.
They're
Yeah.
like, oh my, maybe
I jumped up
the
the bed.
yeah
I was like,
the graphics.
oh.
Remember you ever play Wii Sports and they had the boxing thing? You see how they get dizzy and like they start seeing stars. That's
That's
literally
exactly how I felt. Exactly how I
nice,
felt.
nice.
Because
But that's
if you jump up out of your sleep too quick, it's like oh my goodness, you know.
that's the worst feeling, especially when you're late for something. Oof,
Hey man.
oof.
Well, no, I
Yeah.
feel like if I'm late for something, I actually don't feel that. For that, if I'm late and I'm jumping out the bed, I'm not even thinking about how I'm feeling. I'm like, I need to get out of here.
No, for sure. I don't even know who's. I don't even know who's in my house. It could be someone robbing my house. I'd be like, doesn't matter. Take what you want. I'm leaving.
Imagine
See ya.
you wake up, you see a robber, you're like, I gotta get out of here.
It's like I'm late for work. Come on, just take what you want and get out of here. Jesus, wasting my time. But overall, I want to get into these comments because we have Bear in the building. What's going on, Bear? Appreciate
Bear,
you.
what's
Yeah, he
good?
said, boys. What's going on, Bear? Appreciate you, my guy. Thanks for popping out. Said, babe, wake up. I love when he does it.
It's
He says,
never
never been more
over.
over. D&E Takeover is on. That's right. That's
It's
right.
all right, man. It's all right, man.
Bear,
It's all
Bear,
right.
tell. He's
Tell
waking up
her,
the baby. Tell the baby to comment to subscribe. To
yeah,
D&E
tell
Takeover.
her to hop on the podcast. Literally DM her right now and be like, yo, just subscribe and we'll be good.
Oh my gosh. But dude, like we said, Super Bowl's over. Football's over. I'm kind of like, I mean, it gets to a point after every single year, certainly during like this time, especially in like late January. My God, my voice just gave out. In late January, where it gets to this point, you're just like, all right, I'm kind of like losing it. And like it was like this year was like I was finally kind of feeling it, but I think the Super Bowl pretty much capitalized it for me. I'm like, you wasted my time for this. You wasted my time for this. Like that performance was atrocious. But overall, like looking at it from a standpoint, I think I'm excited because I'm excited to focus on NBA. I think NBA grew a lot of traction ever since those trades happened because they were in
Yeah,
deep, deep
definitely.
mud. And conspiracy
Definitely.
theory, conspiracy
It,
theory, they
it,
did those
it,
trades on purpose to bring up the viewership. But that's
it
another
just
topic for
has
another
to
day.
be.
You
It
gotta put
just
the
has to be
tinfoil.
because of
Eric, put tinfoil hat on with me. Tinfoil
the
hat.
tinfoil hat. What does that do?
Conspiracy theory.
But the
Yeah,
tinfoil hat? What
yeah,
does that
tinfoil
do?
hat. It just means like you're a conspiracy theorist.
Oh, I never
So,
heard of that.
can we put it on? You got it on?
I put mine's
All right,
chilling.
cool. The NBA had something to do with that trade with Nico Harrison and Rob Pelinka because if the only thing is they knew about it and the NBA, that's the only three people that knew about it because the NBA had to approve the trade. No one else knew about it. The three people. And guess what? The ratings were an all-time low this season. Why wouldn't you think that a business would screw over their own employees just to benefit the business? That doesn't seem that out of far reach, does it?
But they wouldn't do that, David.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
They wouldn't just.
This is
They
like a
care about the
utopian society.
fans.
They do. Do
They
they?
care
Do
about
they?
the fans and how they
Wait.
feel.
I
Yeah, yeah,
don't
for
know about
sure.
that. But
They'll
then you
put the
bring
fans before the money.
a 25-year-old phenomenon, franchise player, about to get a super max. You bring him up to LA so he can play with LeBron James.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Storylines, baby. NBA is a part of it. I'm taking off my tinfoil hat for the rest of the show because that's ridiculous.
Man, I don't even know where to begin with that, man. All I know is that I'm excited to get into the NBA because we're gonna be talking about the NBA today. And honestly, something happened last night that I actually do want to kind of get into a little bit.
The Mavs suck.
The it's not about the Mavs,
Sorry.
it was another person that was supposed to be traded, another blockbuster trade, I guess you would say, but he's a little bit older. Kevin Durant, man, last night was able to reach a career milestone of 30,000 points
Damn.
scored.
Round of applause for KD.
30,000 points scored. Just to give you guys a little bit of a background on that, Kevin Durant now sits 8th in points total in like the regular season. He's at 30,008 right now. But right behind him is Shaquille O'Neal, 28,596 points.
Well, he ain't gonna catch him.
He's not gonna catch him. Yeah. And
That's
the only
for
way
sure.
is up right now for Durant because the only person the the people that are above him, that remain above him, I guess you could say, Wilt Chamberlain, Dirk Nowitzki, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Karl Malone, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and obviously LeBron James at the
Damn.
top. So a very, very great milestone for Kevin Durant. You know what I mean? Cool thing to accomplish. My question for you, David, if you have any words on it as well, and then obviously I guess we could dive into the game a little bit because they did end up losing and the Grizzlies spoiled it for him, so that kind of sucks. But if you have any thoughts on it, also, but my biggest question for you and everyone else in the chat, Kevin Durant is now 36 or 38. No,
Ooh.
you might be even older.
No, he's probably 35, 36. I think you're right on that number.
Well,
Hold up.
can we get a Siri question of the
Oh,
day maybe?
yeah, well, we can ask Siri. You'll see if she's up right now. It's a little late past her bedtime,
Late
usually.
night Siri text? Hold
We'll see.
on. Hey
Oh, hold up.
yo.
Hey, we're not doing that.
Hey
It's a
yo.
FaceTime call. Wait, hold that. Even worse. Siri question of the day. Wait, no,
Mhm.
I said, oops, I said it to her. Now she's gonna
Said
be
to
like, yeah, she's gonna be like, what the hell? What are you saying?
her.
What am I at? Okay. How old is KD's nuts? I'm kidding. I'm
No.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Wait,
Siri,
what's she gonna say? What's she gonna say?
all right, just go. Go.
She bought it out.
Yeah, she bought it out.
She bought it out.
All right, you know what? She's. How old is Kevin Durant?
Let's see.
Kevin Durant is 36 years old.
36.
36.
Hmm.
Do you think by the time where do you think Kevin Durant's gonna end by the end of his career? And I could give you the numbers of everyone else if needed. At least I'll give you the next three guys at least.
No,
If
I
you
thought you were
got
gonna ask me what team he's gonna end on.
no.
That's pretty hard to pick because he's always moving
know.
around.
Where do you think he's gonna end on the all-time scoring list? Because right now, Wilt Chamberlain's above him, 31,419.
Yeah.
Dirk 31,560, and then MJ 32,292. I'll cap it there right now, for right now. But how much do you think he's gonna end on?
Trying to think, dude. I mean, I don't even know how much you average per season. That's the only thing. It's like,
Yeah.
how much are you
Well,
averaging? Let's do it, Siri.
I'm gonna say if you average 25 a season, but you're not playing every single game.
Yes,
are
I'm
you?
gonna say KD's average for last season.
Okay.
What was Kevin Durant's average points? Damn it! No, Siri, you're not gonna understand that.
There's no way I
You know
don't think
what?
she knows.
No,
This.
she already
I don't think
lost.
she knows
She
this.
lost me when I said average points. She's like, I'm sorry, I cannot do math like that.
If he was to play all 82 games and average 25 points, you would get 2,050 points out of that.
Hold up. I'm trying to pull up stats.
This is very like
maybe we
KD.
can get stats from do they tell you how many points you scored? Yeah, they do. All right. So let's go based off of last season. He had 2,032 points.
Wow.
That's a lot.
How much? What do you average? Do you know? Because you didn't even play every single game. That's so impressive when you think about it. That's Kevin Durant.
27 points. Same numbers this year as last year. Just crazy.
He didn't play every game. 2,000. So at the end of his career, what are we saying? Because that changes a lot, honestly.
Yeah, so if we have the 2,000, would you go 2,000 mark? I think he's got another probably another year of putting 2,000 points consistently. Another year of this, if we got to be honest. I think if he's probably gonna play for another 2 or 3, I think KD will definitely be around 3,500 points. Not 35,000 points.
35K?
I
So we're
think
saying
so.
KD ends top 5. You would say you'd be above Kobe. Or you want to catch Carl? Carl has 36,000.
Somewhere around there. I think it's safe. Because, listen, if he has like 2 or 3 more seasons, 2,000, he's getting up to 6,000, maybe 4,000, depending on how well he plays. Maybe 5,000, 4,000 in the next 3 years. Who knows?
You know, I like that for KD. It would definitely solidify his case on like being one of the best scorers of all time.
I'll tell you what. No rings though.
We don't know that. We don't know that. Maybe
I
he
know
has a bullet team, and then no, you don't.
I do.
You do not. No, you
I
don't.
see in the future. I see.
So you seen the future?
Yeah.
All right. Any luck in New York, David?
Yeah, New York's actually gonna win. They're actually gonna four-peat. The first team to ever do it.
That's how I know he doesn't know a single thing.
Well, you weren't specific on what team.
He was staring at. I'm sorry. I said New York. I said New York in general. There's not even I as a Nets fan am gonna sit here and be like, no, you're on crack. So it's like Yo,
Listen, all I'm gonna say is I can't say anything serious with that. I mean, listen, it could happen. Everyone on the other teams get like COVID or something during the championship, and the Knicks just
oh my
rile up, forfeit,
yeah.
right?
I don't know about all that, man, but I would say I like the 35K shout. I really do.
Eric
He's
just
at
shut me
30.
up. Eric just shut me up by saying, "I don't know about that, buddy."
Nah,
Let's keep
dude,
on moving. Yeah, let's keep moving.
4 feet Knicks. You want me to sit there? It's
Like,
either one or two things are gonna happen. Either I'm just gonna keep pushing, or I'm gonna make fun of the Knicks for the next 5 minutes.
nah, that's like the situation where like the grandpa's like, he's in the old folks home. He's like, "I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be at home." He's like, "Okay, grandpa, just go back to bed. It's okay." Still thinks it's World War II. This is
It's
a
like
situation you put me in.
the.
Just lay me down, just nice and easy.
It's like, well, I mean, hey, did you see that graphic I sent you, or I sent in the group chat about the most winningest teams in the last decade? Sent it in the fantasy group chat. Well, not
Hold
fantasy, but like
on.
our track group
Yeah,
chat.
yeah. Let me see.
Go check it out, man. Go see who's at the
Oh
bottom.
God,
Go see who's at the bottom. Go see who's at the
Jesus
bottom, David.
Christ.
Go see who's at the. That's in the last decade.
Oh
That's
my
in the last
gosh.
decade, David. What you'll notice is that
Sad.
there is
At least the
out of
Knicks are in
like
the next slide.
out of all those teams, yeah, New York solely for the most part belongs at the bottom in the last decade
Hey, we got the
entirely.
Mets up there. Mets are above
Oh yeah, my
500.
bad. They're like in the middle.
The
No,
Yankees
I
are
don't think
above 500 too.
that's the only team I think you're gonna find that's above 500. I also couldn't find the Islanders. I mean, I just couldn't. My eyes were probably bugging out because it says
Well,
NHL in
they
there
didn't do
as
the
well.
Islanders in this. They just did NFL, NBA, and MLB. That's why.
Oh, it doesn't say NHL. Oh, I'm bugging.
Yeah.
That's why. All right. Well, going back to the conversation though, KD top five, especially in. Could he catch Carl? Could he catch Carl? Where do you think he caps it though? I don't think. KD reaches 40K.
No. He's gonna cap it at 36.
Uh, Cap it at 36. You think?
Yeah.
I
It
think.
all depends on how many years he has left, and especially playing at a level that he is. I don't know if he can do that at
Yeah.
36.
I'd say 36 would be a good accomplishment in itself. Finish top five, call it a day. But it's just also crazy to put into it. I don't mean to take away from Kevin Durant's moment, but like LeBron is 40 years old and has 41,000 points.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna like. It puts it into perspective because we hold Kevin Durant. Let's be honest. When we think of Kevin Durant, the first thing we think of is like pure scoring. You know what I mean? The guy is just an absolute phenom, and it's so hard to stop him, especially in his prime. And then you think about LeBron. I don't think the first thing you think of is scoring. I think the first thing you think of is just like all around like great player. Like,
No.
What if I said LeBron? What's the first like thing that you would think of? Genuinely.
Taco Tuesday.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
He said Taco Tuesday. I like that answer though. That's honest. That's honest.
Yeah, if I think about LeBron, I don't think of him as a all around scorer. I don't think of him like the first thing that comes to my head. I don't think of him as a scorer like that. Like Curry's a scorer, KD's a scorer. Like those are the guys that I put into pictures that those guys can get a bucket whenever. Not saying LeBron can't, but I picture those guys before I would put LeBron James on that list. That makes sense.
And that's exactly what I'm saying. I don't think that's crazy to say because like the narratives that have been pushed towards us, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we don't think of it like that. But he's so good to the point where the dude is leaps and bounds way more points than Kevin Durant.
You know, but you got to look at the age. How many years has he been in the league though? Because like he has like 3 years
true.
over him. Like let's be real.
But like, if the thing is though, if KD was to remain 3 more, let's say LeBron retires next year. If KD was to remain 3 more years in the league, it wouldn't matter.
Here's the thing. Here's how you solve it.
41K. That's crazy.
Here's how you solve this. Ready though, right? Here's how you solve this.
Yeah.
You go scoring average throughout the year, like throughout their whole careers, because that's how you really dictate who has averaged the most points throughout their whole year. So let's do that real quick, Eric. Do we got time?
I don't think that ends well for KD. I think.
You really think so?
I do. I think LeBron might average more points than him in all time. Who are you getting?
I got KD.
And you're going like throughout the entire career.
I gotta go basketball. I gotta go NBA reference for this one.
Yeah, NBA reference has it.
Or StatMuse?
Shout out NBA. No, NBA reference is way better for this. No disrespect. All right, I have
Whoa,
LeBron's
Eric, you're
career.
already creating beef. Eric, you're creating beef?
I don't think I'm creating beef because I'm a KD dude, but like I don't know when it's all said and done, David. I'm not gonna lie. I've been thinking. I'm like, the more and more I see it, and you're gonna call me crazy. I'm like, is LeBron really the GOAT? Is LeBron really the greatest of all time? And we're just sitting here just meat riding Jordan because of the fact that like Jordan was so aura dominated throughout
Listen,
he dominated throughout the entire like era. But like Bron is crazy. He's bro is 40 years old.
Eric, you
Wait,
also got to remember the different time periods. Like we're in 2025 where we have freaking like AI dictating like our health. Not even that. We have freaking red light therapy beds. We got hydrogen water, Eric. Like you like to mention the
mm,
hydrogen water. See,
mm.
we got all that stuff. You think MJ had hydrogen water? No, we had water from a sink. A sink.
I was about to say something crazy. I was about to say something.
That's what they had. Like you look at the health part of it. Like, of course, like these guys can play longer. Look at Ronaldo. The Ronaldo can play long to 40 years old right now because of the fact that he has so much health influence with him. He has a sauna. He has a cold plunge. He has a red light therapy bed. Yeah, obviously he puts in that work, but like overall, like you have the essential needs. Like if you set up your room right in your house, if you had a gym downstairs, if you had a cold plunge, a sauna, red light therapy bed, hydrogen water in the sink.
But you
You're
better
telling
be playing for 50 years.
Yeah, you're telling me that you wouldn't use it every single day. Of course you would use it because you have it available to you.
See, the thing is, you know what it is though? It's like I agree with you in that aspect. Like I agree with you. Like yeah, like obviously he's gonna last longer because he has better options as health wise. But doesn't that overall like he's lasted longer and he's I don't know. I think I tell you when it's all said and done, I'm gonna really sit down and think about it again. I really am because
I don't think we can do that. I don't think we're I think honestly, like us not being able to watch Michael Jordan play, I don't think we're allowed to dictate who the GOAT is. I think we can do GOATs of generations. LeBron is the GOAT of our generation. MJ is the GOAT of the 80s and 90s generation.
Do you understand that like I've witnessed Bron completely and utterly change his game style to the way of like the way the leagues progressed. Like there was no
and he
way.
still don't know who we are.
Huh?
And he still don't know who we are.
Facts. Ron don't not know a single one of us. Hey, but listen, it's like you think about it. Bro came into a very physical league when you really think about it. Like it wasn't the way it is now. Now everyone shoots from freaking half court every single time. And somehow he's transitioned his game to that now too. And it's like, bro, there was a point where we was making fun of Bron because he couldn't shoot. And then now Bron is like, Bron could most definitely shoot. He's not one of the best shooters in the league. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like dragging it, but like it's just weird.
He still plays. He can still ball. He can still score. Like watching Bron in the Lakers now in the last recent couple of games, him taking charge. That's the first time I ever seen him like take over a game like that. And like, I don't even think I'm exaggerating. Probably since bubble 2020, 2021.
Oh, what are you trying to say, David? What are you trying to say?
Luka championship.
Whoa! You know, real talk though, the Lakers have been crazy.
They have. Because they have every essential piece that they have.
And they just got Alex Len, their center, baby.
Yeah. You know, I honestly love how the Lakers are handling their situation. They have what the Mavericks were pretty much missing. They have height because they have Alex Len there. Health, yeah, a big part of that. But not even that. They have like defense on the wings. You're talking about you have Jared Vanderbilt back. Ever since he's been back, they've been balling. The defensive intensity has risen up to another level. Not to mention you have Luka playmaking, scoring, LeBron playmaking, scoring, Austin Reeves taking his form as a third option for that team. Who would have thought that Austin Reeves is going to be averaging 20 points in this damn league?
Austin Reeves is drippy too. I ain't gonna lie. Austin Reeves in the court, I don't know. Austin Reeves really stepping into something.
He got the headband on. He knows what's up.
Austin Reeves really trying to be a memorable player in this league or something. I don't know, man. Austin Reeves is cold.
He plays for the girls in the crowd. You can hear the music.
For
I need to see.
Yo, what happened to Jordan Poole? What Jordan Poole doing this year? We gonna figure out what Jordan Poole averaging really quick.
Jordan Howard Poole's averaging 21 points
oh
off the dome. Off the dome, I think.
no, are you for
Double
real?
check that. I think that's off the dome. But while you do that, I want to get into these comments.
All right, and then we'll do the LeBron KD thing just to see. Wait, David, I can't hear you. I can't. Are you muted? I can't tell because the thing is in the way. I don't. Okay. Squabble up. Sorry, I'm still in like this like weird Kendrick music is stuck in my head still. So
All right.
all right, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
All right. Overall, let's get back into this. Bear
Oh,
said if
you was
KD
close. You was close. 20.7 points.
I rounded up. Come on, you
Shooting
know how it is.
41%. My God.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, somebody save Jordan Poole, bro.
Bear said if KD didn't miss 2 seasons worth of games, he would be at 35K points. Yeah, that's another thing. Injuries
Very
also,
true.
and also he got injured at prime time of his careers too.
Yeah.
Prior time.
You could also argue that KD would also have 3 rings too. I really
I need to see.
I truly believe no
Uh,
disrespect, but at the same time disrespect. Like that Raptors ring to me is so Mickey Mouse.
What's worse? What's worse? Lakers Mickey Mouse or the Toronto Raptors injury
I
thing?
think the Toronto Raptors.
No, Eric.
No, because at least no. You know why? Because everyone in the NBA backs the bubble. Everyone in the NBA literally. You ask anyone in the NBA except for like Steven Adams. No disrespect, but like Steven Adams don't get no PT anyways. But like, what's it called? Everyone in the NBA would be like, that was one of the hardest things that we had to do because they were so not the isolation part of it, but everyone was playing such good basketball. It was like pick up in LA, but like pros. You know, so at that point, like I don't know, bro.
I think that makes it easier because everyone got injured. Everyone that was injured had like 3 months to recover, and they get to play in a tournament. So like it helps your team out if you're the best team.
But the thing is, that's essentially what it is, though. It's like they still had to compete against the best versions of themselves. That's by the way they're describing it. And if that's the case, like, yo, regardless if you're the best team or not, like, you guys are, like, you guys are still balling out no matter what. And the Lakers showed out. Simple as that. The Lakers was the best team in there. I understand the other point of view of it too. But I think that's just the viewer point of view. But at the same time, like for me, the Raptors would have never ever beat the Warriors. I'm being so dude. Kevin Durant went down, and they was still gonna lose the series. Like stop. And then it took Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson to go down, or for them to actually have a chance. Nah, bro. I hated that ring. I really did.
That one sucked, but I really think the Lakers Mickey Mouse one was definitely more memorable than that. I think they had. I think when you have everyone coming back being healthier is definitely an upbringing, especially when your team was injured going into the potential postseason, and then all of a sudden they get healthy. It messes with the mojo. But overall, damn it, I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Anyway, let's move on. Maybe it'll hit me in the head later. Bear said KD can get past MJ if he stays healthy. That's the only question. Like, but the thing is, how long can he play at this high level? I gave him like another year.
It's not even like, bro, even if he gets like 1,500 points every single year, 2 years from now, 33,000. Hold on. Where is it? I got to go back and check.
He's at 36, 35,000.
Even if he gets to 33,000. Yeah, even if he gets 33,000, I think he's going to pass Jordan. I think he'll definitely pass Jordan as long as he stays healthy. That is the biggest thing. I do agree with you guys on that.
Or also depends when he wants to retire too.
That dude, all he does is play basketball though.
I know, but he could be like, you know what, I'm done.
But yeah, but that'd be so crazy. Like if Kevin Durant was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go sit down and do nothing, because like he has nothing else to do. He's given his whole life to basketball.
Like Antonio Brown just walk off the field.
No, but literally though, he's. But no, I don't think Kevin Durant put one of those. Kevin Durant just wants to. He's gonna become like literally a unk or a vet in the league. So much so to the point where it's like he's just gonna be there no matter what. And then he might like just. I don't think he'll ever become like a coach or assistant coach or anything like that. I think he'll just
definitely not.
I think he'll just like be like one of those like guys in the locker room that's just like a nice little voice to have and like a guy that's been there, experienced it, one of the greats of the game, you know?
I'll tell you what he'll do after basketball.
What will do after basketball, David?
Social media coordinator for any team. He's always on it. He's always trolling people. Why not?
Nah, you would be a terrible social media coordinator.
The funny thing is, you see when he called that Kendrick Perkins like recently, Kendrick Perkins says the leader of the team is not the best player of the team. Katie's like, dude, what the hell are you talking about? You weren't even talking.
You know what it was? Kendrick Perkins came out of nowhere and basically said, he goes, I was the leader of that Oklahoma City Thunder team. And it's like Kevin Durant, I'm not gonna lie, if I was in Kevin Durant's mind, the first thing that I'm thinking is, I'm not gonna lie, I can't let this slide. Like I can't let you get away with this. I let you get away with a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff you're allowed to say. This right here though, yo. Like
nice try, Diddy, right?
Yeah,
nice
like
try,
for
Diddy.
real though. For real.
Try.
It's like
But,
no one ever thought you was the leader of that team, bro. Stop it.
People didn't even know his name. Like, no offense, but I'm pretty sure there's some people that didn't know Kendrick Perkins was on the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Big Perk, leader of the Oklahoma City Thunder with Russell Westbrook, Serge Ibaka, Kevin Durant, and a young James Harden. Stop.
So does that mean that Matthew Dellavedova was the leader of that Cavs team when they won the championship?
Mm-mm.
He was though. He low-key was.
No, I've been Tristan Thompson.
Yeah. Sorry, Tristan Thompson.
That's a better comp.
Matthew Dellavedova was a dog. He put his body out on the line to make sure they got that victory. I got to give him props. He was a leader.
And then you got J.R. Smith coming out of nowhere. Yo, I was the leader of that team, really. Yo, shut up.
J.R. Smith.
Wait, I lost you. Oh, whoa, we lost David entirely. Whoa, I ain't never seen nothing like this. Mike and camera? David. I wonder if he can hear us. Oh, I saw him on mute. David, hello? David? And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep moving forward. Where's it go? Wait, oh, there he is. Yeah, he said, Dude, I can't hear you. What's going on?
My camera is burning up.
All right.
You hear me?
Well, we got 30 more minutes left, so it's got to get you through this.
All right. I don't know why I'm lagging right now.
It's all good, man. Well, let's go. I'm gonna go through these comments for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on. Bear said, Eric gonna be talking about Eric gonna be talking about this till he's 90. Wait, what does it say? Eric gonna be talking about till he's 90 about how the Nets had 3 Hall of Famers on the roster, and the downfall of it all was a bum hamstring and a size 18 shoe. Hey, I'll let you know. I'll tell you what. My kids will definitely know about that moment right there. I'll tell you that much. But I'm not gonna be one of them unks that's gonna grab it, that's gonna go through it and be like, "Oh, back in my God squad that never made it to the finals." Like, nah, I ain't doing that because it pisses me off every single time I think about it. But you got John in the building. Shout out John. Woo! I don't know. I don't have the sound effect for you right now. John said, "Oh, thank you, David.
You're
he
welcome.
said, Derek Jeter. We're not talking about Derek Jeter right now, but
Derek Jeter.
This guy, that's the only thing he says.
Derek Jeter's a leader.
Hey, but the question is he a better leader than Kendrick Perkins?
That's tough.
I don't know. You know what's crazy? You know how dangerous the is? If we had a slew of people in here that didn't know basketball, we could really get them to understand this. Like, we could really push the narrative that somehow Kendrick Perkins is a better player or a more historical player in his own sport than Derek Jeter. That's a scary sight. That's a scary thing to do. But
Derek, my camera's on freaking retirement. They want to go into the old folks home real quick. Let me try to fix it.
You know, it's just the funniest thing not being able to see you and saying that. He said you mentioned the grandpa, and the camera said "Hold my beer," and now it's showing you it. But while David's doing that, David, can you do me a favor? Can you just tell me what Kevin Durant's career average points is while you're trying to fix it? Or I think he's behind the camera actually.
Sorry, I don't know if this is gonna work. The temperature is too hot on the camera, so I'm gonna get cold water and just leave it behind there. Maybe it'll cool down a little bit. Maybe start an electrical fire. We'll see what happens.
Wait,
I don't know. There might be an electric. I gotta warn the people that are upstairs. And if you're watching this, get ready. Get 911 on the phone. real quick. You gotta see what happens.
Yo, dude, stop. And then
What?
I'm laughing, but all right, wait, really quick. Can you tell us Kevin Durant's
Yes.
thing? Oh, Bear said David's struggling right now. Yeah, I don't know. Your camera's fighting you. This is terrible. Your
Yeah,
camera's
honestly, I've been having some trouble with technical difficulties over here, and like, I ain't happy. Like, cause you know why? Cause this freaking fireplace over here brings out like thousands of degrees of heat, and the camera's like, I can't do it. I can't do it. So I turned it off, and we'll see how it goes because I'm the only one down here, and it's still on. But anyway, let's get into Kevin Durant's career NBA average throughout all the seasons in his career.
Yeah. What's it at right now?
You got LeBron's?
Yeah, I got LeBron's right now.
KD is averaging 27.3 points in his whole career.
Okay.
What's that? What does that mean? What does that mean?
LeBron James is averaging. Can I want to hear what you think first.
What?
What do you think I'm going to say? What number do you think I'm going to say right now?
I think it's more because I think it's 28.
Okay. Chat, what do you think I'm going to... Well, chat can just look it up, so I'm just going to say it. It's 27 on the dot.
Damn.
Yeah. See, that's my thing. When someone's whole persona is essentially scoring and the other one is like playmaking and being ball dominant and doing everything on the court, it speaks volumes to how good LeBron is. But also, I guess you could also say that it also attests to like how important it is to stay healthy. Because Bron was always healthy. KD was not the opposite, but KD had a little bit of health issues during his career. So
a little bit.
I mean, it's not as bad as some players.
I mean, he missed damn near friggin' like how many years he missed like 3 years total in his career.
Yeah, but also like imagine being Anthony Davis. I feel like if Anthony Davis wasn't as hurt as he was, like Anthony Davis could be one of the best power forwards of all time. Like literally, he could be on an all-time list easily. But he just hurt all the time.
Eric, you ready?
Yeah, I'm here.
What do you want to dictate as a full season? How many games are we dictating as a full season? 65 plus?
Yeah, because that's the new rule, anyways.
We'll go 65 plus games. How many seasons has Kevin Durant played 65 plus games? Let's really dive into this. I'm doing this firsthand.
All right, I'm gonna get bronze then.
80 games in his first season. Second year, 74. And my camera, I'm putting water on my camera.
He's good. he said, I'm done. While he does that, I'm going to say bronze career games, right? And there's only, as far as I can see, no, there's 2. There's 3. Wow. No, there's a couple. Towards the end of his career, he started to do it a lot. But Bron has 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can't count this year. So he only has 4 seasons where he's under 65 games, and those numbers being 62 games played, 55 games played, 45 games played, 56 games played, and 55 games played. So Bron is definitely like played most of his career. Like
Eric,
what happened?
We got the paper towel with the water right behind the camera.
All right, there we go. Guys, you got to get it cooled down. The camera's hot, man. You gotta keep it cool.
It's as hot as this podcast. It's on fire. And also shout out to Beetlejuice.
Hey,
who me?
Oh,
wearing this shirt. But overall, let's get into Kevin Durant. How many seasons did LeBron have less than 65? I know towards the end of it is pretty bad.
Yeah, the end is where it's like hitting its mark, but he had 4.
All right, what about until 2021 when they actually were playing for serious?
2021? Am I counting 2021?
Yeah.
1, 2. Wait, sorry. 1, 2. Oh, I meant 5. He had 5 actually, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So if we're only counting 2021, it's just 1, 2, 3. It's just 3 of them.
Gotcha.
It's crazy because he's been an all-star in every single one of his years except for his first year. Even when he was missing game. Yo, Bron was crazy.
Well, let's get into KD's. So anything under 64 and under is counting as a missing season, right? Let's just say that.
Yeah.
You didn't play the whole season?
Yeah.
Okay, so KD's first season, he had played 80 games. Second, 74. Third, 82. Fourth, 78. Fifth, 66. Seventh, 81. Damn, he only played a whole season. Eighth, 81. Back-to-back years, he played almost a full season.
Because he wasn't always like the way he was. Like, it wasn't as bad as we think it is.
And then after the back-to-back, 27 games. That's one. And then he went 72. And then he went 62, Golden State. That's two. And then he went 68 with Golden State. Then he went 78 with Golden State. And Brooklyn, 35. That's three. And then he went 55 with Brooklyn next year. That's four. Then he went 39 with Brooklyn. That's five. And then he went 8 with the Suns. That's 6. And then he went 75 with the Suns. And then now he's at 40. So six seasons where he's had. But the thing with him is like, it's just like back to back to back.
You couldn't recover. Freaking lanky freaking arms and then legs. He couldn't recover. He was getting older. His body couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
He needed the freaking hydrogen water. He didn't invest in it. I can't help him. He's
gotta get access to LeBron James what he's eating.
Exactly. LeBron's gonna tell him steroids. He's gonna be like, hold on, wait a minute, hold on.
I definitely think he's juicing. It has to be.
40 years old, dunking on people. I would never let a 40-year-old grown man dunk on me. Nah, bro. I don't care who he is. No.
I just put him in a headlock.
I'd spear him before he dunks on me. There's no way. You're closer. Nah, I can't.
It's all right. It's not that big of a deal. It's all right. He's a professional athlete.
Yeah, but so are these other guys. Nah, I can't. Nah.
Barrett said the lights are too bright. The moment is too big for the camera right now. Yeah, facts. It's folding underneath the pressure. You know who it looks like right now?
Who?
Man City. Oh.
Damn. Hold on.
And for people who don't know my reference, Man City was up 2-1 against Real Madrid in the Etihad. And then guess what? Real Madrid comes back as Real Madrid fashion. A la Madrid scored 2 goals. Jude Bellingham with the game winner. Vinicius Jr. setting him up. Perfect. Beautiful goal. Get 3-2 in the 92nd minute, I believe it was.
Hey,
but Champions League is back, baby. Round of 32. Give me a round of applause.
Stay humble. Huh? Stay humble.
Ever since that thing, bro, they've been in such a downhill story.
Finished. But shout out to Highland, though. He's still scoring goals at least.
Yeah, he's still balling out. He was at a point where he was slumping a little bit, but then now he's like the last 5, 6, 7 games he's been finding his form. So,
but David, I'm concerned, bro. What's good with Ruben Dias, bro? That he's a big factor of the Portugal team. I don't know, David.
I know
Ruben Dias, he can't be playing like this.
You know why though?
Why?
Because he's saving for the 2026 World Cup. That's why.
To me, it looks like he needs a world-class DM in front of him.
You mean like a Rodri?
Maybe a Ballon d'Or winner in front of him.
Rodri?
And not Vinicius Jr. I'll tell you that much.
You know what's funny?
Vinicius.
You want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
It was I think they asked Jude or something. Said, did Vinicius Jr. see the sign that Manchester City fans had a sign behind the goal that said, don't stop crying about your Ballon d'Or or something like that. I'm paraphrasing. And they asked Jude, the reporter, was like, do you think Vinicius Jr. saw the sign and how did he react? Jude's like, he doesn't even speak English. How do you expect him to read?
No, don't sleep though. Don't sleep, because Vinicius Jr. being every freaking American NFL athletes comments or NBA comments. I saw him today on Saquon posted about the Super Bowl, and Vinicius Jr. was like, "Congratulations, bro." I was
Eric.
I'm like, we have an anomaly. What's going on?
Have you ever heard him speak it? Like good English?
No, never.
Yeah, there you go. Google Translate. Yeah, AI, open AI. Listen, all I'm saying is that was a hilarious statement by that Jude said, because how dumb are you for the English fans? You say something that's in English. The dude's freaking Portuguese, Brazilian. Put it in Brazilian. Not Brazilian. Put it in Portuguese. That's what Portuguese is.
He definitely understood what was going on.
I don't even think he saw it. Dude, you gotta remember, it's tilted. So he's not even seeing anything.
Nah, there's no way he did not see that freaking tifo, bro. It was a huge banner.
Yeah, but listen, he's looking at it. He's like, what the hell? Me no speak English. Like, that's what he's looking at.
Also, like,
There's
Yo,
different writing and reading.
I think it was funny. I think it was great, honestly. But for them to lose is even worse. Like honestly, I wanted Man City to win because like I just want to see Madrid crumble like to
Of
the end of
course.
days. But like
Not me.
also Man City losing though is like also really funny.
Why?
But it's because like it's Manchester City. Like they're also annoying, you know? So
Yeah. Did
I
Liverpool tie today? I know
yes, yo.
that's crazy.
The it's so funny because today, like me and my friend Dan, shout out to Dan, we was talking about how every single year, every single time around this time of year, you have some American that's like, oh, the Super Bowl's the bigger than the World Cup. And it's like, bro,
That's the
like
dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
you need to one, you need to stop. Two, if you would have seen the scenes, Everton scored in the 90 like 7th minute.
98th.
90th minute, and the goal was nice too. It was a nice banger, right? If you would have seen the scenes at freaking was it Goodison Park,
Goodison Park, yes.
bro, nowhere near to anything I've ever seen on an NFL stage ever, and it was Everton versus Liverpool, bro. If you don't, they was screaming their heads off. It's that derby is always that I think it's called the Merseyside Derby, I believe. But that derby is always usually just Liverpool just spanking Everton. But to see that
Yeah.
happen it was a treat.
You know,
Definitely a treat.
this is what the relegation like. This is what it represents. This is what it means. Like teams that are fighting for relegation can still compete against teams that are looking to win the trophy. Like that's what makes it the best because you're putting in good competition from other leagues, like the lower league, in champion was it not Champions League, Championship League, Championship 1. You're getting those players the top of them, and they're competing against the top players in the Prem. That's what makes it so great about the relegation idea or whatever you want to say. The relegation thing that the soccer has, or especially specifically the Prem in this situation. But not to mention, I'm sorry, real quick in this game. I know Everton only had 37% possession, but you look at expected goals. Everton beat them. They almost they had 0.95 expected goals. Liverpool had 0.6, and not only that, they took more shots than Liverpool. It goes to show you home field advantage plays a factor, and not only that, when a team wants it, listen, any team can beat any team anywhere, anytime. Doesn't matter on talent. You can be the most talented team, but if the team wants it more, that's it. That's it. Everton wanted more.
And it's crazy because I still don't understand how America, especially in the NFL, if anything, but also the NBA, I just don't understand how I could understand the NBA more so than the NFL because the NBA kind of has like their G League teams are like owned by the bigger franchises, so they're not gonna have a relegation battle in that aspect. But like the NFL, bro, there needs to be a relegation battle, bro. The way football would be viewed so much differently because teams like no disrespect, but like teams like the New York Jets, the New York Giants, Jacksonville Jaguars, they would be in the XFL right now. They would, and they'd be fighting to get out of the XFL. Like,
wait, you know what I want to do?
What's up?
What would be the relegation like? You know how in like other soccer leagues there's like 4 of them. You know, in Premier League there's like a whole bunch of them. What's the thing for NFL? Let's go into it.
It'd be
you got NFL.
I had to propose some. Oh, let me dive into my bag because you know, David. This is kind of like the bracket stuff for me, and you know how I get with this. I get a little excited with this. Hold on, let me dive into this. Before we do that, can we acknowledge that Josh in the building? Shout out to Josh, bro.
Shout out to Joshua. Joshua, appreciate you for popping down, my guy.
Josh.
Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new, guys. Hit that like button right now. Helps us out tremendously. But Joshua said, hold up, I just had it up and I just clicked it off. Okay, there it is. Joshua said, why Bellingham got to always clutch up? Because he is one of the best players in the league. In all of soccer, in all of football. He's one of the best players. He comes up clutch in these moments. Clutch players are defined by clutch moments, and he is a clutch player.
Yeah, Jude is ridiculous in high pressure moments. Ridiculous
really
in high pressure moments. But really quick, man. If I had to propose a relegation system, now I don't know much about the XFL. I need to look up the teams in the XFL. But I will say, being the fact that NFL basically has 2 two leagues, if you will, two conferences, but it's basically like two leagues, right? Each league, each conference having roughly 24 teams, right? 24 teams in each. Well, that's a lot. Wait, am I bugging?
I don't
No.
know.
4. No, I'm bugging. 16 teams. I'm bugging.
Four?
Can't do math. Yeah, 4 and 4. I'm bugging. 16 teams. 16 teams in each conference. I would propose that you would take. You can't really do one from each division. You would want to grab the worst teams. You'd want to grab the worst teams from each conference. I would possibly say maybe start off small and start off with like two teams from each conference. The two worst teams from each conference gets demoted to the XFL. Because what you don't want to do is when you start this first initial, or maybe even one team from each conference, you start off really small and then you see how the crowd deals with it, right? Because let's just say, like this is not going to happen, but the Kansas City Chiefs have a really bad year, right? And they get demoted. You want it to be only one and not like a slew of them, because then afterwards you might get the people from XFL coming up and they get battered each game. You have to see if they can also handle the pressure as well. But I think it opens up more storytelling opportunities. I think it opens up more talent for the sport to be discovered. You know what I mean? People who start playing a little bit harder. And also the biggest thing as well, it would feed money right into their pockets. People would buy into that a little bit more once they see it's a cool thing. And on top of it as well, the players would be playing for something because their pockets are going to be affected by whatever this is. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a lot more. It's gonna be a lot more entertaining. Like, for example, this season alone, let me do by conference. I would have taken the Titans and the Giants.
Oh,
I would have taken the Titans. I would have taken the Titans and the Giants. I would put them in the XFL.
God.
And I'd have been like, dude, they suck. Like, let it happen. But I feel like we have to eventually get there. I want to see what it looks like in the XFL. Oh, they're not big enough though, are they? Jesus. They only have freaking, based off ESPN, they have 7 teams. They have 7 teams. Dude, they gotta build this up. What is this? Dude, what the heck is this? But yeah, that's what I would do. Or isn't there another one too, like CBS or
CFL?
CFL? What is that about? Let me see. CFL.
I don't know if the XFL bought him out though. I think I heard that.
Oh, it's Canada.
Screw Canada.
Yeah, no, I can't. Nah, but I would definitely try to add something to it. I would try to really build out these other teams. You want teams in other markets and stuff. Have them start down here and then work their way up. You know?
But instead they want to make a team in Mexico and they want to make a team in Germany. Imagine having to take 8-hour flight just to play a game.
Oh, Germany.
At that point, Germany ain't even playing home. Have all their away games in consecutive weeks so they can just dorm in the United States so they don't have to go back and forth on aircraft.
Germany? That's insane.
They're focusing on the wrong things.
That's insane,
but
bro.
The relegation thing for the NFL, XFL, CFL, or whatever, CAFL, I don't know what the hell their names are.
I actually wouldn't even put the CFL in there because it's Canada. It's not.
You know what? And then at the bottom, flag football, men's flag football, and then women's flag football.
Stop. Flag football, if you put them in pads, they would get murdered.
Hey, listen, they got the footwork though.
They would get murdered. They would get popped once to be done.
Eric, remember that quarterback?
Footwork.
The USA flag football quarterback said he's better than Patrick Mahomes. I want to see him on the pads on.
I don't give a damn about what he said, bro. No.
I want to see him with pads on. I want to see how good he is.
You see him get knocked out like Tua, bro. It's not happening. No. He can say whatever he wants. I respect him in his own sport, but don't think for a second the only difference between you and football players is that football players can cross over to your sport. You can't cross over to their sport. I'm sorry. Unless you was a football player from before, but nah.
I mean, the only difference between flag football and regular football is the CTE.
The CTE. Lord have mercy. We're cooked.
Yeah, I gotta give Eric. I gotta give a quick shout out to somebody real quick. I told Eric about this when I was driving to school. But I finished the podcast between Theo
Oh
Vaughn
God.
and
Oh,
AB.
God.
All I'm trying to say, dude, we have to get Antonio Brown on the podcast.
We could never induct a proper interview with that man. I
He
don't think
lasted 2 hours.
you and me having a conversation with Antonio Brown.
I feel
No,
like we'd have a good time.
David,
We would have a good time.
David, I'd be cracking up the whole time, and you just be sitting there taking the absolute piss out of the entire interview. Like there's no, oh my gosh, bro. There's
Yo,
no
he gave Theo Vaughn a nickname. I want my nickname. He gave Theo Vaughn. You know what Theo Vaughn's nickname is?
what.
TV.
Turn his TV off.
Turn this TV off. Turn the actual thing is TV though. TV. But it was,
Why?
it was actually good. It was actually a really good podcast. But it was just so dumb. It was hilarious. I loved it.
Wait.
Fantastic.
So you mean to tell me that his nickname is just his initials in his name?
Yeah, but the way he said it, TV.
What? All right, yo, David. Matter of fact, I got a nickname for you, bro. I got a nickname for you. Ready?
Yeah.
DR.
Dominican Republic.
See, like, bro, it's just dumb. See, like, it doesn't make any sense. Yo,
Listen, I don't know. It sounds different when you have a professional athlete calling you that.
dude, it's the same guy threw his freaking cheeks in a woman's face. Like, stop. We're not doing it. He
All right.
was off his rocker.
Let's get into the Champions League real quick because we had a couple of games yesterday and today that went on. But before, I'm going to get into Joshua's next two comments. Vinny said he saw it. He saw the sign and made him push harder to win.
Oh man, please
I don't know.
up, man.
I don't
Shut
even think.
up.
I don't even know if
They
he
gotta
actually
go
read
back
it.
to. They gotta go back to freaking Madrid as well, which is crazy.
I think someone translated it to him.
City might be cooked. Yeah,
Jude definitely
told
translated.
us.
He's like, bro, they're calling you racist names, and he's like, oh yeah, but it just goes off.
Yo, if I'm Jude Bellingham, I'm saying that every single day.
It goes off every
They could
day.
be saying that they like, Vinny, we love you. Juice will be like, in Spanish, be like, yo, they're calling you. Nah, I can't say that on the podcast. Never mind. I was about to say something crazy. Nah, let me stop.
They're calling you a gringo.
They calling you a bunch of crazy things. Bro.
Hold
You gotta
on.
go
Why did you
crazy.
say in Spanish?
No, that's exactly why. I can't.
No. It's not Spanish, bro. It's Portuguese.
What? Oh wait, no. Well,
Vinny's
La Liga
Portuguese.
though. La Liga.
Huh?
You don't speak no Portuguese. Stop it.
Listen, he knows a little bit of words. I'll
No,
teach
he
him.
knows Spanish. I guarantee you, Vinny knows Spanish. Because he wouldn't be crying so much.
Vinny's
if he
Portuguese.
didn't.
Listen, we gotta go like this. Ready? I'll teach Jude some words you can say to Vinny.
Nah, dude, David, I swear if you say some craziness on this podcast right now in Portuguese.
I can't say it.
Gosh.
I can't say it.
Call me
We'll move on.
Bufo.
Bufo. Bufo.
Yeah, call me Bufo.
Oh my god. Josh said, why do they put the sign? Because they're trolls. The fans are
Yeah,
trolls.
bro. And it came back to bite them. Stay humble, eh?
Hey, stay humble. That's
Stay
gonna go on a
humble,
t-shirt.
bro.
But let's real quick. Let's run down the Champions League that happened in the last 2 days. Starting off with, this is the round of 32. So basically, these are the people that this is like a playoff that they have going on, pretty much.
The Nets are beating the Sixers right now. Let's go.
Yeah, they have no Maxey or an Embiid.
Yeah,
Just Paul George.
Paul George has 2 points.
Turn this TV off.
They paid Paul George to be another version, a worse version of Tobias Harris.
Oh, Eric, don't say that, dude. Don't say that.
Yo, D'Lo has 22. Yeah, bro. Come on. Trendon Watford, 18. All right, I'm sorry, David. Go
This is
ahead.
the knockout stages, and the winners of this play for the spot in the round of 16. So let's get into the actual fixtures that happened yesterday and today. Starting off with Tuesday, February 11th, which was in fact yesterday. The first game on that slate was PSG going up against Brest. What happened?
They put the pressure on Brest, bro. They dominated.
They did. They
Someone-
pulled apart Brest. They pulled apart Brest, and they freaking demolished it. Demolished them, dude. Crazy. They really did. They won 3-0.
Some would say, they ate Brest for breakfast. You know what I'm saying? It was just too easy for them. You know.
It sounds like they did. It sounds like they did their own homework.
Hey, they did their homework on Brest for sure.
They did. They did pretty good. Because the fact to win 3-0 against Brest, who has been in incredible form in the last couple, the form of Brest was really good in the last couple games. Like honestly, like even the shape that they were positioning, I think they were playing a 4-3-3. If I'm not too mistaken,
No, they played a 4-3-1-2.
4-3-2-1-1-2. Sorry, a 4-3-1-2. But like
So
even their
picture the
shape,
Brest in 4-3-1-2. Nah,
the shape of Brest as a team was really good. And but unfortunately, in this game, PSG has been having their number because they beat them, I think, 5-1 last time they versed each other. And then all of a sudden, PSG.
Wait,
PSG played
PSG always beat on Brest?
this-
I can't do this. I can't.
PSG always finds a way to get to the Brest.
Oh my god.
That's for sure. You know who
Dembele
also-
loves versing Brest.
Yeah, honestly, you know who loves versing Brest?
Who?
You said, did you say Dembele?
Yeah, I said Dembele.
Yeah, Dembele. Dembele loves Brest.
He has his best games when he versus Brest.
Yeah, he had a hat trick last time they versed Brest, and then now he has a brace.
Man,
He scored 2
Dembele
goals
is.
for Brest. He had 2 for Brest.
Listen, all I say for this game is this: I'm expecting PSG to win. I'm just kind of
Me too.
nervous because, I mean, I think Barcelona's a better team, but whoever comes out of this bracket between PSG and Brest, and I know you're going to get into Benfica, Monaco. I'm not going to really touch on that. They're going to either versus Liverpool or Barca.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like what it's looking like is going to be no matter what. This first cup tie is going to be ridiculous. I'm just regardless of the situation.
Yeah, but one more thing about this game with PSG and Brest. Brest just couldn't finish. They couldn't finish, and overall, like Brest just they couldn't find the way to get to the back of the net. They had 16 shots, and only 2 of them were on target. There was the most inaccurate I've ever seen Brest. The most inaccurate I've ever seen Brest in the last recent form. So I got to say that real quick. But give props out to PSG for taking advantage of it. So
I can't focus. I can't focus. I'm trying so hard. I can't focus. I can't. I literally can't focus.
You know what's funny though? We're actually talking about the game though. Like, it's legit.
It's
The hidden innuendo is making jokes about it, but it's actually about the game. We're not cutting it.
Brest couldn't make a fit.
They couldn't finish. Brest couldn't finish.
Ah!
The Brest team couldn't finish. Is that better?
How do you say it in French? What is it? Like
Brest.
Brest.
Google Translate. Let's see how he says it. Google Translate. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna go. What is it? French? We'll go English to French or French to English?
Just go first to English and just type in Brest in the French part and then press. It's Brest. There's no A.
Yes. Oh no.
Chat, comment down below if you know the soccer team Brest. Also, shout out to everyone here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey guys, round of applause for y'all.
Woo!
Okay. Ready, I got it.
Let me see.
Brest.
What's
Brest. Brest.
I hear more modest.
Yeah,
Modest.
it said Heist. Like
Modest.
what?
Modest.
Man, this was say Brest.
Brest.
No, that's not
Brest.
true. I'm calling them Brest.
Brest.
Brest. Brest.
Brest.
Brest. Brest. Brest. We'll go Brest. But anyway, that was the first game. PSG dominated 3-0. Shout out to PSG. Shout out to Ousmane Dembele, who decided to actually not get injured and start playing games. Shout out to him. But
Ousmane.
Next game on that agenda was Juventus going up against PSV. Juve was, in fact, I think they were home, if I do stand corrected. Yes, they were home. So overall, and I will say this, Weston McKennie's first goal, not even first goal, his only goal, but Weston McKennie goal.
Boom.
Oh my gosh, that's the
Boom.
definition of boom goes the dynamite. That was a freaking banger from outside goal also.
Man like Weston, innit? Man like Weston. Come on.
But overall, they win. Juventus wins 2-1 in this matchup. They won at home, so it's positive for them. Overall thoughts on this, Eric? Expected, unexpected? I think you look at the stats, it was pretty even both ways. Just Juve had more shots on target and they took advantage of opportunities.
Again, I'm excited. I'm gonna wait till the end to kind of give my predictions on who's gonna go through since we see the stats now
Yeah,
of it all. But I'm excited to see these next rounds. I tell you that much. But go
yeah,
ahead.
for sure. And let's go into the next one. Man City going up against Real Madrid at the Etihad, and also not to mention, so basically they played at Man City for people who don't know what the Etihad is. They played in Man City, and talk about
Oh,
comeback kings. Comeback kings. It doesn't matter. They're the definition of what Geno Smith was talking about. They write me off, but I aim right back. That's literally what Real Madrid has in their locker room before they go out into games. But overall, not to mention, they were up. Man City was up 1-0. And all of a sudden, Mbappe scores a goal, ties it 1-1.
it was a
And then they
bad
were
goal
up
too.
2-1. Penalty by Haaland to convert it. 2-1. Haaland had two goals in this game. Shout out to Haaland. He played out. But then all of a sudden, Real Madrid's like, nah, we can tie. 86-minute Diaz scores. No, they're like, actually, we might even be able to win this thing. 92nd minute, Jude Bellingham scores a game-winning goal. Vinny gets the assist. Overall, you look at the stats, and guess what? The player of the match wasn't even no one on Real Madrid. It was Erling Haaland who was a player of the freaking match.
That's
So
to
it's
let you
crazy.
know. That's to let you know. Also, it's like I want to say that this is like they're not gonna be able to beat them at the Bernabeu, but like
They're not gonna.
but it's possible.
It's not.
I'm sorry. The Man City and Real Madrid are like two peas in the pod, in my opinion. Like
Yeah, but Man
two
City's a good
teams.
home team, and the fact that they lost, they don't really perform like this on the away.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm just trying to check something really quick. Cause yeah, was this where was this at? No, this was
This was
in
in Etihad.
no, this was in Saudi. Hold on, I'm looking for something else.
Saudi.
No. Yeah, that's why I thought I didn't want to say it out loud because I thought I was wrong. Barca beat Madrid 4-0 in the Bernabeu. I'm not saying Man City is Barcelona, but like I don't think this tie is over. I'll put it that much. I think this tie is far from over. I
It's not a
think
tie.
no, like the cup tie.
Oh,
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. I don't think it's over. I just think City just was City at the Etihad. But I think it's gonna be a very good game at the Bernabeu as well. But I do think probably Madrid ends up edging it out, but it'd probably be like a tie or something. But it's just both of these teams have been lackluster in my opinion. In
yeah,
this
they
whole
haven't found their
season.
form. But even if you look at this game, Man City had better possession, 54%. Real Madrid had 46. But in terms of the offense and talking about taking advantage of opportunities, Real Madrid had almost double the amount of total shots and double the amounts of shots on target. So they took advantage of their opportunities and had more offense. But overall, looks like an even matchup. But the thing is, you want to win your home games. Those are your safe games in any type of sport. Could be in baseball, couldn't be in soccer, could be in. I mean, football doesn't do series, but just like any sport that has a series, NBA, you want to win your home games because of the fact that like you get to a point where if you don't, then you're already down. And I know that
Yeah.
sounds. You could be tied 1-1 going away. You're already down. Doesn't matter if they're tied 1-1. You already have the disadvantage. So overall, it's going to be a hard thing for Man City to come back from, especially against a tough team like Real Madrid. But let's see.
Yeah, for sure.
But I want to get into the next game. Actually, yeah, let's just go through these. And we don't have to talk about this game that much, but friggin'
You
sport
just,
thing.
just highlight it then.
Friggin' 3-0
Oh,
Dortmund. Dortmund
I don't
won
want to
3
talk about
nothing.
sport thing.
I just want to say one thing about sport thing. Do you guys forgot how to play football ever since friggin' Ruben Amorim leaves you? Like let's be real. Like when the coach leaves you, and all of a sudden you guys like, what is this circle thing on the ground? What are we supposed to do with it? It's like what the heck?
Bro, I think it's just the not the mental, I guess you could say, but like Amorim, I knew it was gonna happen too. Amorim leaving mid-season when they're having a historical season and are undefeated in Europe, dude. As a player, I'm looking at that. I'm like that's you. Have you ever had a coach leave? You're like, or when you was growing up playing sports, have you ever had a coach just not coach you anymore or gone somewhere else? Have you ever had that happen to you or no?
No, I've been lucky that my coaches stayed consistent. I mean, I've had
Dude,
bad coaches
well, what's
that
it called?
should have left, but
They
they
did.
didn't. They stuck.
Can I just tell you, like, when a coach leaves a team or isn't there, it's not that like you don't know how to play. But it's one of those things, and I might be dragging it a little bit with this, right? But this is the best analogy I can give. It's like if you rely on your parents and out of nowhere, like your parents go on like a vacation or something, and it's like they just and they don't tell you, right? It just kind of happens, and you kind of just don't know what to do for real. And if you can't, and for the thing is, in the sports world, if you can't recover from that quick enough, it ends up becoming your entire season because you can lose a couple games after the coach leaves because all right, fine, we're just trying to find a new form without our coach. But if it continues to happen and you continue to lose form, what happens is within the camp, you guys believe that it becomes like, oh, we need Amarim, and he freaking left.
Yeah, he
And
left us.
this is exactly what I was afraid of for Sporting. And it's so annoying because to watch what's happened to Sporting and to watch what's going on in Manchester United, I have to sit here and be like, it just wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. I don't care what he does in next year as well. Sporting was on the brink of like history. The way that Sporting was playing, the way Garochkes was playing, however you say his name, I always forgot to say his name.
Don't leave me
Right?
for pronunciation.
The way he was playing, like these people was on a tear and could have wrote something in literal football history. We're talking the possibility of seeing a Portuguese side finally come back to the Champions League final. That's how good they was. Seeing a Portuguese side be undefeated throughout the entirety of Europe. Also seeing a player from Sporting Lisbon to freaking win the Ballon d'Or, possibly. You get what I'm saying? All that down the drain once he left. I can't help. I'm not no Sporting fan. Don't get me wrong, but I am a football fan, and I tell you, I was behind this. And to see them get absolutely dogged, just survive the freaking knockout, the group stage of the Champions League, and then to get dogged by Dortmund at home, it's sad. They're going outside.
It really is sad, and it's one of those situations where people always wonder how important is a coach to a team. Well, I think this is a good example if you ever look at that situation ever again. Sporting situation is a big example. But overall,
lose the league. They're probably going to lose the league, honestly.
Yeah, they're not going to win the league the way it's going.
It's so sad, bro.
But
so sad.
And also,
they
Brooklyn just beat Eric. Brooklyn just beat the 76ers 196.
Let's go, bro. Nah, this Sporting thing makes me upset, you know. It makes me upset. Like,
it makes me upset too because I'm like, listen, we want a Portuguese squad to actually compete, and the fact is, you lose 3-0 at home. And listen, it's not like Sporting didn't have opportunities. They had the same amount of opportunities as Dortmund in this game. But the thing is, they just can't convert. Gotekis, whatever his last name is, just like can't find the back of the net ever since Ruben Amorim's been gone.
David, do you know what the name? Oh, it's. I think it's no. Taça de Portugal, is that the cup?
Taça de Portugal, yeah.
Taça de Portugal.
Yeah.
All right. They still have that chance, but like, man, is there any other cups in Portugal?
No, they just lost one recently to Benfica in penalties.
Yeah, dude, to go from being possibly. Oh man, it just sucks.
Shambles.
Just sucks to see, honestly.
But let's get into Wednesday's games today. I'm just going to touch base on this one because I did watch a little bit of this game towards the end. Club Brugge won 2-1 against Atalanta.
Club Brugge.
This is a great example of home field advantage and taking advantage of it because Club Brugge played their hearts out. And I honestly think is primarily because of the fact that they had the home crowd again with them. Because if you look at talent-wise, I'm not giving no disrespect to Club Brugge, but Atalanta should be beating them. I think
they could be close. Fair though,
could be close, but I think Atalanta should be beating them. But the thing is, Club Brugge they fight hard, and listen, all you need is a team that can play hard, and that just wants it more. And if they're at home, forget about it. But this is a definition of that.
To be fair, Club Brugge has been having a great year, though. A great year. But I agree with you, though. It's going to be a very good game going back to Atalanta, too. It's going to be a very good game.
Oh, hold up. I want to get Dan on this because he's talking about this. Dan said, what's your thoughts
Dan!
The Merseyside
Liverpool
derby.
suck! Liverpool freaking suck, Dan. How about that? That's my thoughts.
Appreciate you, Dan. Thanks for popping out. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, thank you for popping out, Dan. They suck. They're trash.
Yeah, be
garbage.
Nice.
Finished.
Be nice, Eric.
I'm just messing with him.
They are finished. Though.
The scenes though, the scenes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Liverpool have convinced me so much to the point where like I do have some of my like there's one of my friends that's so concerned about Liverpool because they do this all the time. He says like where they lose like a certain like big game and then like everything else goes downhill. And like this was like the first game after you said that. I forgot who did Liverpool recently just hold on. I gotta find it today. Hold on. I gotta see the recent form. They lost to Plymouth in the FA Cup. That's what it was. He was like, we always do this every single year, and then it goes down here.
I saw that game too. That game, Plymouth, they were parking the bus. It was so much fun to watch, but like the goalkeeper played phenomenal. Those saves that he had,
but
amazing.
The thing is though, like this is the first game after that, and for them to tie Everton, like. Yeah, it's concerning, but like I don't know. I'm just not concerned at all. I think Liverpool have the league in the bag. They still can possibly win the treble with the Carabao Cup. I mean, I don't know if they're going to count it as a treble though, because the Carabao Cup is not the big one. Like it's not the FA Cup, but they can still win the Carabao Cup, which they most likely should, and then they could also win. They're probably going to win the league. Champions League is still up for grabs. It's going to be hard though if you're going to be doing stuff like this. But I think Liverpool turn it up when they need to. I think they really do.
I don't know. I think they're gonna continue to do what they always do.
Which is what?
They're not as bad as Arsenal, but I feel like recently falter maybe a little bit, just a little bit. But Dan said great game, but what the F, dude?
I tell you what, I'll be concerned for Liverpool if they bottle the final against Newcastle, because Newcastle's a very good team. Don't get me wrong, and Newcastle would probably need it more than Liverpool do. But this is one of those games where, as Liverpool, to establish yourself and establish the mode for the rest of the year and the mentality for the rest of the season, you go out and you win the FA Cup. I mean the Carabao Cup. You go out and you get that done because you are the better team, no matter what. And it's gonna be a hard fought game. And I think that's what they need. They need to scrap through a hard fought game like that.
Hard fart.
Hard fought.
Fart. Hard. Yeah, that word always gets people, you know. Hard fought. Hard. It sounds like British accent. Hard fought. You fought. You fought. Okay.
Yo, go to the next comment, you goofball.
Sorry. Dan said also Man City being man is always a laugh. Yeah, I mean, listen.
That's true.
Real Madrid said, "Oh my God, that game was BS." And he said that penalty. We're talking about Club Brugge, I think. That penalty at the end was embarrassing. He said, "Watch the foul that won Club Brugge the penalty." I
see it.
I gotta pull.
I was at work for all these games. I couldn't sneak it on my phone this time.
Hold up.
Sneak it on my phone.
I have the highlight right here.
You're gonna pull it up right away?
Yeah, I mean, I have it right here.
Oh snap, David! Instant replay. VAR. VAR. VAR stands for David, bro.
Oh yeah, that is BS.
Let me see.
Oh my God.
We gotta get copywritten.
It's all right.
Let's see. What happened?
He pulled the freaking flopper.
Wait, what happened though? What actually happened? He just fell down.
He freaking hit his eye, or potentially.
Wait, are you for real?
Not for fake.
Shut up. Oh, brother.
That's so dumb.
Oh, that one's a little bit. That's a little tough.
See, like, listen, as a ref. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm saying, as a ref, how do you have the integrity to call that a penalty in a game that's tied 1-1? I don't understand.
I'd understand it if the striker was in front of him and he tried to pull him and then he actually hit him in the face. But like the fact that he was behind, nah, that's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of crazy. That happens all. But I mean, so you know what it is? In the outfield, that's a foul. In the penalty box, is it a foul? That's the real question.
Because there's different criteria for a penalty. Like, listen, this is an event that can change the course of a game, and it did for Club Brugge in that one. They gave him the advantage going into.
I wonder what the rule is.
Atalanta. I don't think that's a foul. Listen,
because we don't think a lot of things, But at the end of the day, they changed the rules so much in soccer to the point where I honestly don't believe that I understand the rule anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you. Ever since, and Dan knows exactly what I'm talking about. Ever since that Liverpool West Ham game from last year, where they had a handball and they gave Liverpool a penalty, I was like, I don't
Yeah,
understand the
he's still
concept of
on
this
this
anymore.
day.
Bro, that was the most mind-boggling thing I've ever seen in my life. Like it was insane. I'm like, what is a penalty? What is a handball? Nah, I can't.
The
I can't.
corruption showing. Your corruption
Nothing
showing.
makes sense. Nothing makes sense anymore. Nothing
But
makes sense anymore.
the craziest thing is just like, listen, I don't care what the league thinks a foul is or what soccer thinks a foul is. I think as people, we should be able to judge whether that's a foul. And that wasn't a foul. Let's be real. Like, listen, there's certain like Rafael Leão today fell. He got tripped up, like one toe tripped him in the penalty box. No, you fell down too easy. Listen, the ref should have given him a yellow card. I'm saying this. Sorry.
Was that at the end when he had the breakaway?
No, this was in earlier on. I think this was like the 20th minute.
Did you see the freaking breakaway he had? And the guy
Yeah.
caught him. It was crazy. I was like, yo, what? I'm like, this
He
supposed to be
fumbled
Ronaldo's
so much
hair.
today. Like his problem is, you know what his problem is? He looks down so much.
He also just doesn't. He's having too much fun. He's having too
But
much
he
fun.
like before taking a shot, he looks down. Like till the last second, he can't look down no more. Like, how do you know who's coming?
Yeah,
Crazy.
Yo, you know, it's just crazy because every single time I see him running with the ball, I just
He's
think of someone
smiling.
like giggling. Like he's like he's like a bad kid.
Shout out to my boy Darius.
Yo,
Love him.
Darius, my
Darius.
dog.
Can we get Darius on the pod? I'm being for real.
We can't get Darius on the phone.
Why?
Because Darius can't.
He knows ball. You ever see those things he's posting on the in basketball?
He'd be like LeBron. Like,
Freaking love him. Love him. But overall, I do want to get into the rest of these games.
Laughing, sorry.
No, listen, we have his mom on too.
Yeah.
You love it.
That would do numbers, Darius.
That would do numbers. But
Darius
real quick,
on the podcast.
Bayern Munich won 2-1 against Celtic Sea Salt. Celtic. They won 2-1. Not much to really get into this. Celtic had a goal in the first minute that was overtaken by offsides. So I think that's a big turning point for them. But I think it's one of those situations for Bayern where they just couldn't find the back of the net. And this has been happening a lot really recently too. Like they'll just dominate a game in terms of possession, but then when it comes to finishing, they just can't find the back of the net. So I don't know, but they still got the victory. Not much to say about this one.
Hey man, I just want to go into really quick who I think is going to be going into the next round.
We got 2 more games though.
Go ahead. Yeah, you know that's why I was just saying that afterwards.
So I think we can move past this one. Feyenoord beat AC Milan 1-0.
That is a big one though.
That
is a big one.
They scored in the 3rd minute, and that goal that the goalkeeper messed up badly. Freaking slipped off his hands. It was wet. It was raining, but all it takes is one shot to go in. So, hey
man, get yourself a little luck on your side. Easy dubs.
For sure. And the last one, Benfica, baby, Benfica. They won 1-0 away too. So we got to go back to friggin' Lisboa and get this victory. But overall, they won. Why are you laughing?
I love when you talk about your Portuguese sides, bro.
But the sad thing about this is that Di Maria did get injured. So I'm very upset about that because he's a very crucial part of this team. So we got to see how quick that recovery is. But overall, they won 1-0. Not much to say. It was a really even match. Even though in terms of possession, but if you look at the shots, look at the shots, Eric. Benfica, 23 total shots. Only 6 of them were on target. Another situation where you can't take advantage of the opportunity.
23, dude. They had as many on target shots as Monaco had shots in total.
Yeah, that's dominant.
The Benfiquistas.
But also Monaco did have a red card. It was a double yellow that turned into a red in the 52nd minute. That was really monumental in changing the course of the game, especially when you're away like that for Benfica. And I think Benfica got a red card as well, but they're not showing it on the thing. I guess not. But
you got to take it back probably.
Yeah, but Benfica won 1-0. I think it's really positive for them being an away team getting that dub. Well, that's it.
I think it is too. Honestly, I mean, it's a good W. It's definitely far from over in that aspect too. But I just do want to run through these really quick on like who we think is going to win the next leg, because the next leg is going to be coming up really sooner than later. Honestly, which it's going to be coming up. Whoa, hold on, wait, no, next week, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
next week. So it's gonna be very interesting to watch. But I I want to say right now, like PSG versus Brest, who do you have going through?
Even though I love Brest, um, I do have PSG taking advantage. I think when you're down 3-0, it's hard for even if Brest has a good shape and they look really good coming out of the gate.
Yo, yeah.
Can we be serious?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Even though Brest has a great shape and they come out of the gate popping, like they normally do, like they literally come out of the game, they're busting out of the gate, like real quick. And like they start off really fast. But overall, they just couldn't find their form in this game. And I think when you're down 3-0, it's hard for a team, even though they're a French team and PSG is French, I think domination will take over and PSG will dominate Brest. So I got PSG taking it.
Brest has to go on and travel to PSG to take on PSG. So
listen, they ain't traveling far because they're both in France.
But at the same time, it's going to be difficult for them. Having to take on Brest, having to take on that really strong PSG side is going to be difficult for them. I mean,
Yeah.
It'd be hard. They're going to try to defend against PSG, but Brest might be put under pressure. And it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult to get the job done, but we'll see what happens.
The back line of Brest, the two back center backs of Brest need to step up. Koulibaly and Chardonnay have to step up because they can't let Ousmane Dembele just run all over them.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. So PSG. Okay.
Brest.
Okay. Next one.
All right.
Why I look at your face? Your face is killing me right now.
Okay. I go the Benfiquistas versus Monaco. I got the Benfiquistas, bro. Benfica.
Yeah, I got Benfica too. I think either they're gonna score another goal and they're just gonna park the bus.
Pens or extra time.
No.
Yeah, make it interesting.
No, not for that game. Do it for Sporting.
No.
Gotta bring Benfica into this.
Put Sporting out their misery, bro.
No, I think Benfica does advance though.
Yeah, for sure. And then Dortmund versus Sporting is Dortmund.
Yeah, Dortmund. Like another thing, you can't come down 3-0. The same thing with Brest. It's hard. It's hard to do that.
I mean, if they had Amorim, I'd pick Sporting. But
yes, I would pick a Gotekis, whatever his last name is, hat trick. Tie the game for sure.
Atalanta versus Club Rouge. This one's a weird one.
Atalanta is playing home though.
They're down a goal. Bruges. Where's Atalanta? I need to see. That one's a weird one though, isn't it? Like,
wait, Eric, real quick. I want to get your thing in this because Dan has some great info to share with us about the PSG game. He said the finishing from PSG on Brest was too good. He said 3 goals, Messi, they couldn't stay clean.
He's not wrong though. He's not wrong. The Brest was very messy today in the back, and PSG was able just to finish on them very easily. So when you have someone like Dembele able to finish, when Dembele sees Brest, he just knows he's gonna be finishing all day long. So at the end of the day, that is what it is, man. Sorry, I had a little bird in my throat.
Okay, let's move past. All right.
Oh my Lord!
Where are we up to?
When I have to lock it, I can lock it. I tell you that much.
Atalanta. I have a feeling this game will go tied. Atalanta will score a goal, tie it up, extra time. I got Atalanta winning it though.
This is tough. I think if anything, they'll win in extra time. I think it goes 2-1 again. I think Club Brugge does score, but I can see Atalanta like scraping it too. I'll go Atalanta with you. I'll go Atalanta with you.
There we go.
With
There we
you.
go. There we go. There we go.
Madrid versus City. Gosh, bro. I think I have to pick Madrid because I just don't trust City to come back. That's what it really is. If it was any other team, I'm picking the other team. If it was Atalanta, if it was Dortmund, if it was PSG, I'm picking any other team over Real Madrid right now. I really am.
Yeah, I think Real Madrid having a lead going into the Bernabeu is going to be hard for them. So I'm going to go. It's going to be hard for Man City to get that back. So I'm going to go Real Madrid taking this.
Yeah, I have to go Madrid with you. And then Bayern versus Celtic, Allianz Arena, Bayern for sure. Juve versus PSV.
Extra time, Juve comes out with it though.
I could tell you what, like, if there's a game to watch, the biggest upsets I would say you watch for Atalanta versus Bruges. I don't think Monaco beating Benfica would be a really big upset, to be honest with you, because they're right next to each other in the table. And then Juve versus PSV, though. Wasn't PSV higher than Juve actually in the table? It was. It was higher than Juve. But if there was a team, if there was a big giant to fall in this round, it would be you. Excuse me. It'd be Juve. It'd be Juve for sure. It's so annoying. It's so annoying, bro. I swear. Like, literally, you can't do anything. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, if there's anything... excuse me. It just went off with the conversation. Like,
oh, my gosh, bro.
I'm taking Juve, though.
I am going to go Juve, but I would not be surprised if PSV pull through. I really wouldn't. And they're home. I wouldn't be surprised. Milan versus Feyenoord. I'm gonna go Milan.
I think Milan will pull it out.
Pause.
I think so too.
Whoa. You could. I said pull through. You said pull out. That's crazy. I'm just saying.
Pull out the victory.
What victory? Now let me stop.
That's the code name. I think Milan will win though.
I will say it's gonna be very interesting because Barca's gonna end up either seeing, based on our saying, or based on what we're saying, Barca and Liverpool are going to end up seeing PSG or Benfica. Dortmund and Atalanta are going to see Lille or Aston Villa, which is going to be a great matchup regardless. Atletico Madrid or Bayern Leverkusen will see Real Madrid or Bayern. So that could be insane as well. And Arsenal or Inter Milan are going to either see Juventus or AC Milan. It's going to be the first round. I'm telling you, this new format has delivered. It really has.
It's been better than what I thought.
Yeah, but other than that, that's all I have to say.
That's all I gotta say too, dude.
Hey, man, I think it's time that we wrap this up. Episode 330.
I agree with you.
Look, 330. You see where it says 330?
Hey, 330. Good job. You fixed it. You fixed it. Yeah. Not 033.
Hey, it would have been 303 if anything. No, let me stop.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. That water towel held up, dude.
It did?
Fuck.
Oh,
yeah, has my camera crashed out since?
You gotta send me a picture.
I will. I'll show you
a picture of what it looks like.
I'll
FaceTime. Got a little water towel on it.
Yeah, listen, it works. But overall, yeah, guys, we're gonna close out this episode 333. No, damn, you got me messed up. Episode 330 is in the books. Appreciate you guys. Check it off. If you haven't done already, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, share the show to everyone that you know. And yeah, guys, enjoy. Today's Wednesday. Enjoy your weekend. We'll be back on Monday. So yeah, enjoy your time off or whatever you're doing. I know it's supposed to be raining over here, so it's not gonna be fun. But overall, just enjoy. Is it again? Oh God! But
I don't know.
We'll see. But enjoy your time off. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll be back on Monday. Appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. And without further ado, it's been your boy David.
And it's been your boy Eric.
And we are out, guys. See you on Monday. Enjoy the weekend. Peace.
Peace.
All right.